woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. Of course her parents don't have a problem with me being black. She's past the wall. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome. So you got drunk at a frat party, then fucked the football team? You're not a rape victim, sweetheart. You're a slut.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to this edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. We are presented by HappyHippoHerbals.com, your go-to source for the purest kratom on the planet. You guys can actually support the show. Let me grab my affiliate link. I just became a Happy Hippo Herbals affiliate affiliate. I've known Chris Diotis for a number of years, and we have finally worked something out here. Let me go ahead and put this in here. Spamming it in the chat now. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. All right, so apparently there's a problem with the link. All right, well, whatever. Anyway, you can support the show by purchasing Happy Hippo Kratom through my affiliate link. I'll actually link it in the description of my episode. I'll also put it here in the chat as I attempted to do. I'll put it on my website. It's already up on my website, donovansharp.com, right there at the top. And so if you want to support the show while also helping yourself become more productive, enhancing your mood without caffeine, buy Happy Hippo Kratom through my affiliate link. Captain Crunch 420, good to see you in here. Shout out to you, Loyalty Squared. Good to see you in here. Chuck Chill Out, good to see you as well. ETF 42, shout out. Lorenzo Davis is at the gym. Said he's getting ready to go to Vegas tomorrow. I like it. I like it. I'm going to open a window here. There we go. Gonna let a little bit of cool air in here. It's getting kind of hot here in the towers. Whew. Like all of a sudden I'm burning up. That's because I'm about to drop this hot fire on you. Shout out to Donnell, Razor's Edge, Quadruple 8, V for Villain. Good to see you in here. Oh, there we are. Sharp Assist to the rescue as usual. Thaddeus Scott, good to see you in here. Listen, salutations, everyone. Thaddeus Scott showing that class. Gonna be debonair coming in here with a bottle of wine. Salutations, gentlemen. I like it, man. Girls like that stuff, dude. Shamara Henry, good to see you in here. I think I just saw you. I think you're still in the Instagram. Shabazz, 1970 just joined. Good to see you in here. Shamari Henry says, Donovan hype over that iPhone SE. You're goddamn right I am, dude. Had a Windows phone for years, man. Upgraded to that iPhone SE, man. Good shit, man. Good shit. It is Thursday, January 18th, 2018. We are broadcasting live simultaneously across 2 YouTube channels, Twitter via Periscope, Facebook, and Instagram. That's 4 platforms, 5 channels. Be sure to jump in on my pre-show Q&A live on Instagram leading up to the show. The Sharp Reality, no spaces, all one word, is where I can be found on IG. Motor City Kid says, Vegas checking into the TSR Towers. Good to see you there. John Pellis Meaty says, great channel. Excellent. Jade, good to see you in here. V for Villain says, Donovan, the only way I can pay you on Patreon is through PayPal, which requires a credit card. Is that correct? No, all you do is you subscribe to Donovan's Den on Patreon. You go to patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. On the right-hand side, click on the link that says Donovan's Den, and you can set up your payment information there. Bills you on the first of every month, just $5 a month. Oh, I have to enter spaces after the link. Oh, okay. Well, this is why Sharp Assist does what Sharp Assist does. Do Shamara Henry says, like the video as you enter. AHA, good to see you in here. Couple more ways to donate to the towers. You can donate through my Streamlabs link. I don't know why my links are not working tonight. I have no idea what the problem is. Not exactly sure what is happening here. Let's try this again. I have no idea. Well, you know, and you guys are probably able to see that that the thumbnail is not changing. So you guys are seeing Amazon Alexa now for the third day in a row. So along with that and my links not working. Okay, so my Streamlabs link works on my little channel, but not my big channel. So I'm really not... Okay, well, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, very good. So streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharp. You can contribute to the show via Super Chat, or you can donate through my Streamlabs link. Go to www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharp, where you can contribute with a debit or credit card as well as your PayPal balance. 100% of your donation comes right to the towers when you donate through that link. So your choice. Super Chat, the link, makes no difference to me. It is all greatly appreciated either way. And now that it seems that I have the Super Chat link or the donation link figured out, let's try my Happy Hippo Herbals affiliate link one more time. Nope, still not really sure what's going on here. All right, well, I'll get with Sharp Assist and work this out. Boy, some technical difficulties here at the towers. My God. Well, let's get to it, guys. I was on with O'Shea Duke Jackson over the weekend. As I now close the window, as it's now cold enough in here. I was on with O'Shea Duke Jackson over the weekend discussing why men should never believe anything a woman says, even if she is telling the truth at the time. That was a great episode. And an interesting question came up in because of that conversation. And that question was, how do I know that I was a woman's first choice? And to be honest with you, man, it's a goddamn shame that we have to ask ourselves this when we get with a woman. Because in 2018, it is a safe assumption that when you start fucking a female, she is fucking other dudes. And don't get it twisted, guys. Don't come at me with, well, I know she was I was the only one fucking her. Well, how do you know? Because she told me. Right. Because girls always tell the truth. Girls never say one thing and do another, right? Always assume the girl you're fucking is fucking somebody else, guys. Because when you make her your girl and you run into one of her old friends at the bowling alley or the grocery store, and you find out that he was fucking her at the same time you were, don't start tripping like you didn't know, like you were surprised. Girls are always juggling cocks, guys. Always. Anyway, the answer to the question, how do I know if I was my girlfriend's first choice, answers itself. Because if you have to ask that question, the answer is that you weren't her first choice. You just happened to be the one that was available, and she didn't want to be alone. Look, guys, don't take it personal, okay? I don't make the rules, but you are not special. Shit, I'm not special. Listen, man. There is nothing that I have that my girl can't get from someone else, right? Like, you have to understand that. There's nothing unique or special about Donovan Sharp. Yes, I have fucked more girls than the average man, but that doesn't make me God's gift to women. That doesn't make me unique or special. What separates me from most men is my red pill knowledge, the ability to demand a woman's best, not being afraid of a woman's emotional shenanigans, not being afraid of a woman's tantrums. That's what separates guys like us from 95% of men out there. But you, the guy who's asking, how do I know if I was my girlfriend's first choice? You already know you weren't. And don't try to fool yourself into thinking you were, because you know you weren't. You were the last man standing who was dumb enough to make her your main chick, even after you found out she was fucking 5 other niggas while she was fucking you. Those other 4 dudes said to her, wait, you want to be my girl? Shit, you can be my side chick, but you ain't about to be my main chick. You let me fuck you in the ass the first night. How many other niggas you let go backdoor on the first night? Because I know I wasn't the first. No, you were the dumbass that decided to make her your main chick. You were the thirsty dumbass who said, well, I don't care what you've done in your past. I love you. Now, on the other side of that coin, if you were her first choice, it is very obvious. So obvious, in fact, that you never think about it, never crosses your mind. But I can understand that there are some of you out there who are still a little unsure as to whether or not, as to whether you were a plan A or a plan B, C, or D. So I'm going to give you guys 4 obvious signs that you were her first choice. Let's get to it. Number 1, she was always available. Back when you started fucking your girl, back when you started fucking her fuck buddy, your fuck buddy, every time you called her to come over, she was there. Anytime you wanted to come over and fuck, she was there. Right? She didn't give you excuses. She says, yeah, come right on over. We'll get it in. That's first choice behavior. As far as texting was concerned, she always responded to your texts very quickly, right? Every time you shoot her a text about anything, she always responds within a few seconds. None of this 20-minute stuff. None of this, okay, well, I'm going to be scarce so that it makes him like, no. None of that gameplay and shit, okay? If you were her first choice, if you were a woman's first choice, she can't help but to text you right back. And the texts are always enthusiastic, full of emojis and punctuation. Everything looks good. It's clean. It's exciting. She is in her text messages. She's very straight up with you. She doesn't play games. She doesn't try to play mind games. She isn't vague. She is very straight up with you. Now, if she has plans, right? She will inconvenience herself to be with you if you are her first choice, if you are her number one. Man, I'm getting hot again. Must be going through menopause, man. I'm having these hot flashes, right? So you give her a call and you say to her, hey, Tracy, let's hit the movies on Saturday. She'll pause for a few seconds and say, okay, let's do it. Now, keep in mind, during those few seconds that she paused, she was just remembering that she had plans with her friend that night. But in that split second, she thought to herself, you know what? I'll blow off Stephanie, right? And then go see Donovan, and then Stephanie will understand. If you are her first choice, she answers every time you call her. Listen, no matter what, even at all hours of the night, she will answer the phone. I remember I was fucking this one chick down in Vegas, and we had made plans to go to Nevada City, California, right? It was I don't know, it was like maybe a good 4 or 5 hour drive. Beautiful, all the way up in Northern California. So it was a long drive. Like, we really, really liked each other. Well, the night before, I actually called her up and told her, I said, because I got the idea, something told me that she was fucking somebody else. And I started to catch feelings for her, and I didn't want to get hurt. So I called her up the night before, and I said, I don't know, we'll give her a name. I said, look, Melissa, okay? Let's just make this Nevada City trip. Let's just make this the last hurrah. Everything will be cool. We can end this amicably. Nobody gets hurt, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't tell her, look, I think you're fucking somebody else. But I told her, I said, I'm getting the impression that I'm sharing you with somebody else or other people. And at this point, I don't really want to share you with someone else. Okay? Like, this is what I told her. So she agreed. Right? So I got up so I got up the very next morning. I was up really early because I had to have an article in for Return of Kings. It was actually right around the time Colin Cowherd was dismissed by ESPN for what he said about Dominican education. So I knew I had to be up early to bang out that article and have that into Roosh on time for it to be published. So I was up early. Well, I looked at my message, and she says, you know what? You can go ahead and go to Nevada City with that other girl without me. She knew that I had a girlfriend at the time. Okay. She knew I had a girlfriend. She says, look, go to Nevada City without me. And I didn't want to go to Nevada City without her. I really, really liked her. So I called this chick up, 4:30 in the morning. I wasn't supposed to be at her house to pick her up until 8. I called her up at 4:30 in the morning. She picked up the phone immediately. Her voice was, hello. I was like, oh shit, I thought you were up already. She's like, no, I was sleeping. I was like, well, look, I can let you go. She's like, no, it's okay. I can talk. I was her plan A. And I'm sure she was probably fucking other dudes, but I was the guy she liked the most. If plan B, C, or D had called her, she would not have answered the phone. I was plan A. That's why she picked up the phone, and she didn't let me hang up the phone. And I told her, I said, look, I don't want to go to Nevada City with Chrissy. I want to go to Nevada City with you. And she said it was cool, and then everything was cool. Now, if you are a plan B, C, or D, her text messages to you will be sporadic, right? Sometimes they'll come immediately. Sometimes they'll come 10, 20 minutes later, right? Sometimes they'll be enthusiastic, sometimes they won't be. Sometimes she'll text, sometimes they'll be days apart, right? She will rarely pick up the phone when you call if you are plan B, C, or D, right? Listen, she'll cancel meetups, not all of them, but enough to let you know that she is probably fucking someone else regardless of what she tells you. And by the way, never ask someone that you're just fucking casually, hey, are you fucking someone else? Listen, that's out of bounds. Don't do that. You're going to be disappointed every time. She tries to move your meetups to different days or different times because you're not important enough for her to inconvenience herself for you. Remember, if you're plan A and she has plans, but you give her a call and say, hey, look, let's go out to dinner and go home and have some good sex, watch a movie, she's going to cancel those plans. She's going to inconvenience herself and others to be with you. If you're a plan B, C, or D, no, she's moving you around. She's rescheduling plans with you so that she can come see me, plan A. That's what she does if you were a plan B, C, or D. Oh, you're still fucking her. No, there's no doubt about it, you're still getting the pussy. But the only reason why she's giving you the pussy is because plan A isn't available and she needs some dick. That's what that is. Plan A gets what he wants whenever he wants. He gets her time, he gets her attention. She is always available to you if you were her first choice. So if you're dating a girl and you think to yourself, man, was I her first choice? Think to yourself, was she always available to me when we were fuck buddies? And you listen, this isn't a question that takes long to answer. You will know very quickly. Did she text back every time? Was she available all the time? Did she cancel plans for me? Or did she cancel plans and did she cancel my plans? If you are a girl's number one, if you were her first choice during that fuck buddy stage, you always got what you want. If you were her plan B, C, or D, she moves some shit around. Availability. That's the number one way to figure out if you were her first choice. Got some, oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. We got some trolls here on Instagram. Do you hate women? No, I love women, actually. King Milapo says, are you black? You look like a mulatto. Nope, I'm red bone. Both parents black. Teach, brah, teach. Donovan Sharp is the man. Salute, much respect. Listen, you know you're doing something right when you start getting questions like, are you black or do you hate women? And the person spelled it D-E-W. Like, is it a thing now? Is it a trend to purposely spell things incorrectly? I don't know. Do you hate women? No, of course I don't hate women. Women are neither good or bad. They just are. It's funny when people assume that men hate women. If you don't bow down to the almighty vagina, people assume that you hate females. When a girl calls you an asshole, what she is doing is she is showing her shock and awe that you are unafraid to put a woman in her place. And to be completely honest with you, oh my God, you're an asshole. No, sweetie, I'm just honest. I'm not afraid of you. So no, I don't hate women. Number 2, you get her best sex every time. Guys, girls don't want to be fucking 8 different dudes. They only want to be fucking one. Okay? The reason women are always fucking a bunch of dudes is to keep that abundance mentality. Right? Abundance mentality is important for men, and I guess it's important for women. Women never want to feel like they're alone. They know that anything could happen at any time with any guy. So they feel like they gotta be fucking a bunch of dudes in case something happens with one of them. Right? Like, that's what happens. And another reason they fuck a bunch of dudes is because feminism tells them that they should. Be empowered, right? Be unreachable, be unattainable, be mysterious. By mysterious, they mean be a slut. And listen, feminism fools them. Like, fucking a bunch of dudes never makes women happy. Women run around here acting like, oh, I'm sleeping with this guy and that. I'm so happy. No, you're not happy, sweetie. That's why you're popping, dude, that's why you're popping Xanax bars every night. This is why you're on anti-anxiety meds. Because you got butt fucked by 3 guys in one day. Because you got butt fucked by 3 guys in one day. Right? You have to deal with that. You have to deal with the fact that more than one guy has pissed in your face and that you wanted that to happen. Right? Being a slut is not a good life. Women know and understand this, but feminism tells them otherwise. Feminism is one big lie. Anyway, when you are a girl's number one, she wears whatever you want her to wear. If you want her in heels, she wears them. The sluttier, the better. If you want her in a thong, she wears them. If you want her with no panties, she doesn't wear panties. If you want her to wear a short skirt, dude, she will wear a skirt so short that if she bends over, you can see her kidneys. Done. Right? If you want her hair a certain way, she'll do it for you. Curly, straight, pigtails, ponytail, doesn't matter. She will look however you want to look. The one she is fucking the most, of all the guys she's fucking, the one she fucks the most is the one she wants to be with. She spends the most time with him. She has the most sex with him. Yeah, she spends time with the other dudes, but she gives the lion's share of her sexual attention to Plan A. Number one, her first choice. Again, anytime he wants to fuck, she's available. And she gives him her best sex. After work, at lunch, before work, weekends, holidays. Dude, I fucked this one bitch on Thanksgiving Day. Her family was in town. I shot her a quick text message. I said, yo, you want to come over for a quickie? Dude, she was at my place in 10 minutes. Dude, she came over to my house and took care of your boy. Went right back and had Thanksgiving dinner like nothing happened. And I'm pretty sure she had a boyfriend. I was her number one. Came over on Thanksgiving Day. I said, yo, you got to come. Listen, you got to be over here before 10 o'clock. This was Vegas time, so the 1 o'clock Thanksgiving game was 10 o'clock. I was like, you got to be over here before 10 o'clock. Like, I'm trying to fuck. She's at my place in 10 minutes. Fucked her for 15 minutes. She was gone. Turkey and stuffing for everybody. Right? Anytime, and listen, it wasn't just a random quickie. This girl sucked my dick. I don't remember if I fucked her in the ass or not, but it was good sex, man. You get her best sex every time if you are her number one. I remember this one chick I was fucking. Actually, it was the girl, Melissa, that I referred to earlier about going to Nevada City. When we first started fucking, we would only fuck on Saturday, and it was good. Oh my God, it was good sex. Dude, like oh my God, dude. The sex with her was awesome. Well, I remember she asked me if she could come see me on Friday instead of Saturday. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, she's probably fucking somebody else, but I stood my ground. I'm like, no, bitch, like Saturday is our day. If you don't want to fuck Saturday, then we'll just fuck next weekend. I held frame, and guess what, guys? She ended up coming anyway. She came over Friday, and she came over Saturday, and weekends were reserved for your boy. Right? She spent all weekend with me, every single weekend for like 2-3 months. I was her number one. I got her best sex on weekends when she didn't have to worry about going to work the next day. Her best sex. Anyway, the dude she's fucking the most, right? The dude she really wants to be with, she gives, when I say best sex, guys, I mean all of it. She gives that guy blowjobs all the time, every time. Without exception. Every time you fuck, your dick is in her mouth. Before, during, or after you fuck, sometimes all three. If you want her to swallow your load, she swallows that shit. She takes facials. If you want anal sex, dude, she will bend over and let you fuck her deep in that ass. She does whatever you want because you are her first choice. You are her number one, her plan A. Now, if you are plan B, C, or D, she sucked your dick the first few times, right? The first time you have sex with a woman is usually the best sex, right? So she sucked your dick, right? She was advertising, but not anymore. Yeah, maybe she'll lick your dick every once in a while, but no, she's not really sucking your dick anymore because you are a plan B. If she never sucks your dick, you're probably a plan C or a D. If you're a plan B, C, or D guy, she never swallows. Maybe she gets super freaky on the first night because she was high, right? Because she was on cocaine and was drunk. Not that I have experience with that, right? But never again after that, guys. Anal sex? Forget it. Negative. That is, listen, her ass is reserved for plan A. This guy, number one, the guy she wants to be with. When you are a woman's plan A, when you are her first choice, when you are her number one, you get her best sex every time. Blowjobs, anal sex, she wears whatever you want. She lets you fuck her as long as you want. Does not matter. You get her best sex every single time. TSR Live is brought to you by Happy Hippo Herbals, home of the highest quality and purest kratom on the planet. They've got the most choices. They've got thorough explanations of all strains of kratom. Shipping is always fast. Customer service is top notch. I've known the owner, Chris, for going on, 4 years now. Guys, he's a stand-up guy, runs a top-notch business, takes care of all of his customers. You guys know I use this stuff myself. I talk about it all the time, and I can personally attest and vouch for its effectiveness and quality. So if you're looking for an energy and mood boost with a dash of productivity, buy Happy Hippo Kratom through my affiliate link in the description, and you will be supporting the show at no cost to you. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Donovan_Sharp, like my Facebook page, TSR Live with Donovan Sharp. You can add me as well. Just do a quick search for Donovan Sharp. The Sharp Reality, no spaces, all one word, is where you can find me on Instagram. Shout out to my Instagram audience there. Shabazz 1970 says, too many jewels, Donovan. You're hurting him with this one. Yeah, I figured this would be a good episode. Good stuff. You can find the TSR archive on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, the Google Play app on your mobile device, and of course, right here on YouTube. Shout out to Donald McCovery, who just subscribed to TSR Live. For all things Donovan Sharp, go to donovansharp.com. There you will also find the TSR archive. Every episode from the beginning, which includes Sharp Shorts, TSR Sports Talk, The Sharp Reality, and of course, all now 189 editions of TSR Live. You can also access the columns I've written for Return of Kings, Negromatosphere.com, under the Articles tab. I now have over 170 articles posted between the two sites since 2013, so that's 5 years now. So if you want a solid supplement to the show, be sure to check those out. Be sure to sign up for the TSR newsletter. To keep up with the show, the weekly newsletter will review the previous week's episodes, keep you updated on upcoming guests and projects, as well as future events. Just go to the bottom of my homepage, donovansharp.com, plug in your email address, and you're good to go. And don't worry, we respect your privacy, so we will not sell your information or spam you. Most importantly, if anything should happen to my channel, you will always know where to find me. If there's no other reason that you want to sign up for the newsletter, right, you will always know where my content will be if you sign up for the newsletter. So be sure to sign up for the newsletter, the TSR newsletter. Let's head to the chat. Kevin Ibanez says, the great Donovan Sharp, kicking ass, man. Appreciate that. Paul Sanabria says, that's the problem. You make her your woman, not the other way around. I say this all the time. You're either going to be on, listen, there's going to be a program that is going to be followed. It's either going to be yours or it's going to be hers. Whoever's program you are on, that's the one in control. Do not adhere to her program. She is a woman. She doesn't know what the fuck listen, a woman's program is always changing because women never know what the fuck they want or what the fuck they need. Men, we're static. Women are dynamic. They're like that unreliable IP connection. We are static. We are the same. We are metronomes. We know what we want, right? Do not get on a woman's program. Stay on yours. Good comment there by Paul Sanabria, as usual. Let's see who else we got going on here. They're all my failed attempts. Okay, so Sharp Assist says it is a YouTube issue. I'm telling you, man, YouTube is fucking with my channel. First, they won't let me get the Amazon Alexa thumbnail off of my title, and now they're fucking with my links. So, listen, I say that in jest. I mean, there's probably just something going on. Listen, man, a lot of people use YouTube. It stands to reason that they're going to have glitches every now and again. My beard is getting out of whack in one area, and it's bugging the shit out of me. I'm very particular about my beard, guys. My beard, I'm having a bad beard day for sure. For sure. Barry CEO, good to see you in here. ETF42 in the house says this is going to be a good one. Hopefully, I have not disappointed so far. Looks like all systems are go on Twitter and Facebook. 72 people watching on the big channel, 11 people watching on the backup. So we've got 83 total people watching. So close to 90 people watching on all of the platforms. V for Villain says you can't believe what comes out of her damn mouth. Oh, you got that right. Absolutely. Aunt James, you're never the only one fucking her. Guys, listen, and I know as obvious as this sounds, guys, don't get it twisted. When you start fucking a female, she is always fucking somebody else. You are not special. Donovan Sharp is not special. Right? I am not foolish enough or arrogant enough to believe that my cock is the only one penetrating her at any one time. All right? That may hurt your... Listen, that may hurt your feelings. Maybe like, damn, man, like, that's not how it was with my girl. Yeah, the hell it was, dude. Yes, it was. Right? Like, listen, this is how it was, man. Listen, you don't think my main chick was fucking other people while she was fucking me? Of course she was. This is how it is, man. You have to accept that stuff, guys. You have to accept that. Don't get your feelings hurt. Listen, charge it to the game. There's nothing you can do about it. At least not then. But you have to understand that you are not special, man. There's nothing that you can give to your woman that she can't go get from someone else. It's on you to keep your game tight. Kevin Samuels in the house. He says, unless she was a virgin, you are not her first choice, even if she has your child. Wow, that's a good one. V for Villain says, it's hard to tell who the virgin is nowadays anyhow. There's no such things as virgins anymore, dude. Dude, girls are losing their virginity at 12, 13 years old now, man. It's ridiculous. Admiral Walter Jameson says, you need to do a video on alpha widows or girls that leave the light on for certain guys. That's what this is, man. That's what this is. And get this, just to add on to what I just said, if you are not a girl's plan A, if you are not her first choice and she decides to be your girlfriend, guess what? When plan A comes a-calling, she is going to fuck him. She is absolutely going to fuck him. Guys, make no mistake about it. If you know that you are not a woman's first choice, again, she is with you because plan A didn't want to be with her. But guess what? If plan A wants if you want some pussy, right? If he wants a blowjob, trust and believe he has your girl's loyalty. Got a lot of niggas running around with girlfriends who are not even the most loyal to their boyfriends. They got listen, man, this is how it is. If you're plan A, she will be loyal to you. If you are plan B, C, or D, guess what? If plan A calls, if her first choice calls, dude, she's taking that D every fucking time, man. Every time. Donnell says, my question is, why do you care? That is a good question. The reason why you care is because if you are not a woman's plan A, you have to understand that if plan A comes a-calling, she's going to go fuck plan A. That's a good question, right? Like, that's actually a good question. I can understand that. Well, what difference does it make if I wasn't her first choice? Because if you were plan B, if plan A calls, she's going to go fuck him. If you were plan C, she'll go fuck plan A or plan B. If you were plan D, she'll fuck A, B, or C. This is why it's important to know if you were a woman's first choice. Very good question there. Very good question. Shamari Henry says, patiently waiting on the funny ass chick voice. You guys love my voice, man. This is all my voices. This is funny. V for Villain says, that early? That early, man. Listen, man, I had to have... Colin Cowherd was fired by ESPN back in the summer of 15, the spring summer of 15. And, dude, I had to get an article over to Roosh about it. And I didn't feel like doing it the night before because I was getting all packed up for Nevada City. It was, like I said, it was a long drive. And so I was like, all right, well, let me just get up at like 3:30 in the morning and get this done. So, yeah, I was absolutely early. T. Santana says, hey, Donovan, what's good, bro? At the same time, she was not my first choice for real. I only care about getting my horn blown. The simp can have the pussy. She has to be close to a 10 for me to care. Yeah, that's the way it is sometimes. Ill Will says, that's crazy how some men are asking you those questions, especially about your complexion. Yeah, man, I catch a lot of heat. I actually didn't realize that I was catching the heat that I was, because listen, I don't pay attention to the outside noise. I really don't. But there are a lot of black YouTubers out there, and I'm not going to say their names because I'm not into beefs. But there's more than 2 black YouTubers out there who are constantly on your boy's jock. Donovan Sharp is in. One guy called me a misinformed black intellectual, right? went on some dumbass tirade. Look, nigga, the reason, listen, as soon as they see me and hear the way I talk, they are already prejudiced against the fact that I don't think that I don't know what I'm talking about, because I don't look and sound like a hood nigga. Unfortunately, in the black community, that is a strike against me. I could not give less of a fuck if your ignorant asses, right? If your ignorant asses want to dismiss what I'm telling you because of the way I talk and what I look like, joke's on you, nigga. Keep up that hate. Keep putting my name in your mouth. Bring your subs over to me. I don't get involved with that stuff. I'm not going after anybody. I'm not doing that. The Corey Alexander Haywood thing, that was different because, again, he is not in the red pill community, but there are a lot of black YouTubers out there that have a lot of hate for your boy, and it's always for something stupid. And it's funny, like, you listen to their arguments, but it is literally just because of the way I sound. They think that because I'm light-skinned, I must not be all the way black. Then they hear me talk, they're like, this nigga, no way, this guy's got to be mulatto. He's got to be mixed. They think that because I talk the way I do, I've never been on the hood of a police car, right? I've never been racially profiled. I can't speak to the racial injustices. I can't speak to personal experience of being racially profiled. They think I haven't been through that stuff because of the way I talk. Joke's on y'all. Joke's on y'all. Master Jedi says this is very important advice. Yes, it is. It is very important to know whether or not you are a woman's first choice. Absolutely. That is very important. Master Jedi says, just realized I was no woman's first choice. Might be a good thing. Don Paul, good to see you in here, says she'll bounce on you like the Tigger, the tiger. She chose you. All right. Bry, second live show. Woohoo. Nigel Diggs, kick-ass advice. Better believe it. Paul Sanabria says, what the hell is up with these trolls? This is a man's channel. Shut the fuck up and learn something. I didn't see any trolls. Maybe you guys got rid of them. Shabazz 1970 on Instagram says, hey, Plan A has a high ratio of laying pipe the majority of the time. Plan B, C, or D lay little pipe and probability of becoming beta orbiters, paying her bills, fixing things, being her emotional tampon. Man, oh man. You know what? I didn't think about that. If at any time you started paying her bills, right? Being her emotional tampon, then she decides to be your girlfriend, you are not her plan A. Excellent observation there, Shabazz 1970. I did not think about that. That makes all the sense in the world. Listen, and you gotta understand this. Women have beta orbiters that they still give the pussy to, right? Listen, beta orbiters they're starting to wise up. They're starting to check. Listen, if I'm not getting the pussy, I'm not doing shit. Okay, so they'll give a nigga pussy on the side. Let's pay my phone bill. All right, I'll give you a little bit of head. I'll give you a little bit of pussy, right? That's how they keep them around. But just because she's giving you the pussy does not mean that you are not still a beta orbiter. Not a fucking chance. Straight up. RT Clinton says, I might not be a freak. Like I think I'm not into anal. Not enticed by girl on girl. Also, no desire to get my ass. Like, no. Listen, I love fucking girls in the ass because it dominates her body and her mind. And I know that I'm one of a few dicks that have been in there. Or at least I'd like to think so. But ass play, I do not want a girl's tongue anywhere near my ass. Dude, fuck that. Paul Sanabria says, and a sandwich after sex. Dude, if a girl makes you a sandwich after sex, you were her first choice. If she does nothing else, after she drains her balls, she walks her naked ass into the kitchen, throws a piece of ham between a slice of bread and some mayo and brings it to you, you're plan A, my friend. You are plan A. V for Villain says, anyone know at what age I should start taking kratom? That's a good question. I will actually shoot a text to Chris Diotis, Villain, or Villion. I don't know if I've been pronouncing that incorrectly the whole time, but yeah, I will shoot a text to Chris Diotis and ask him at what age should people start taking kratom. That's a very good question. Oh, Sharp Assist says, any age is natural like caffeine. Okay, all right. Very good. I'll buy that. Do some research on that, though. Tanner Williams says, Second. Yes. Yes. Hold on. Scream says I can't even super chat. I don't know what's going on. I haven't received one super chat. There's something going on with YouTube. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I got a community strike or something, but it's like something's going on with my channel. Not really sure. Let me check something here. Let me go into my creator studio and make sure that nothing is amiss. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me because like I can't change my super chats aren't working. Let me check my channel. No, everything is good. Super chats available, all that. So everything looks to be, all systems appear to be go. But I don't know. Maybe it's just an anomaly. Who knows? If you can't super chat, donate www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharp. Tanner Williams says, I have a question about Kratom and Happy Hippo. It is legal in DC, and how is Happy Hippo on shipping and processing? They ship out of Idaho, right? So the further west you are, the quicker it comes. But they have two shipping options. You can either get standard shipping, which is 3 to 5 days, or you can get express shipping, which is 2 to 3 days. It always comes a lot sooner than you think. So they're very, very, yeah. Again, yeah, check the site, and they'll let you know. Absolutely. And no, Kratom is not illegal. Kratom is not. There are some states where, maybe it's illegal. Again, go to happyhippoherbals.com, do the research, but they wouldn't, listen, it's on the clear web. That's just how it is. So. Very good question, though. Good questions there, Tanner. I appreciate that. Tanner says, I'll call them. I'm trying to come off alcohol and caffeine. Yes. Hey! There we go. Harold Jackson with the $5 super chat says, it works. Okay. Well, y'all are, okay. Well, then, all right. Well, then I feel better about that. Excellent. Thank you, Harold. Appreciate that. Shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, Tanner, Kratom is what really, really helped me to wean off of caffeine. Kratom also helps people come off of opioids, right? People who are addicted to barbiturates, benzos, alcohol, drugs, stuff like that. Dude, read the stories, man. Listen, Chris Diotis does video. He has all these people video after video talking about how Kratom saved their lives. Fortunately for me, I've never been addicted to any sort of illegal drugs. Yes, I have snorted my weight in cocaine, but fortunately for me, I guess I don't have an addictive personality. I never got addicted to cocaine, but had I got addicted to it, Kratom probably would have helped me to get off. So just like Sharp Assist says, it's a great option for that. It certainly helped me come off caffeine, that's for sure. You guys are definitely live in the chat. Excellent. RT Clincy says, I think only 10% of guys are actually fully alpha. It has been theorized that being a leader is a born trait. I disagree. I think it's less than that. I think that this is why I call them 5%ers. And listen, man, just because you have red pill knowledge does not make you an alpha male, but it separates you from 95% of the population. I like it. Heathen Deluxe says, you are not, quote, black enough. That is always hilarious. He says, been there too. Listen, man, I've been catching heat for the way I am my whole fucking life, man. Like these niggas out here who hate on me, man, y'all are just those typical ass niggas. Listen, I'm not going to compare myself to Stephen Curry because Stephen Curry is obviously Stephen Curry. But Stephen Curry catches a lot of heat. Like he seemed to have come out of nowhere, right? Stephen Curry, listen, he's a suburban kid. He grew up an affluent lifestyle. He's light-skinned. His mother and father are still together. NBA players hate on him because he's not black enough. NFL players, dude, Russell Wilson to the Seattle Seahawks. Dude, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, they don't like that nigga. They think he's some square-ass nigga. He's not black enough. He catches heat all the time. Again, not like I'm comparing myself. Well, yeah, you know what? I'm going to compare myself to Stephen Curry. That's right. Breaking news. Donovan Sharp compares himself to professional athletes, Stephen Curry and Russell Wilson. But all jokes aside, this is the kind of heat that I catch. Because I don't sound like I'm black, because I don't look black enough, because I'm not hood or whatever, a lot of what I say automatically gets discredited at the door. Could not give less of a fuck, man. If you don't want to drink in the knowledge that I'm dropping in here because of the way I sound, joke's on you, nigga. I ain't even mad. Nigel Diggs, if a chick won't suck your cock on command, she got someone better waiting. Straight up. Freelance is late. I'm only halfway through the show. Freelance. We are good to go. Shamari Henry says, what strain would you recommend for a beginner? There is actually a Happy Hippo newbie starter pack. Give me 1 second here. There's a newbie starter pack. It has 3 different, he lets you pick 3 different strains. He lets you pick a fast strain, a slow strain, and a medium strain. What I would recommend if you are a newbie to Kratom, Happy Hippo 1, man. Happy Hippo 1, dude. That is the one. That is the one strain that you should start off with. It's a good, clean strain. It's medium. Doesn't make you too energetic. It doesn't put you to sleep. It is still, to this day, 4 years later, my absolute number one go-to strain. Happy Hippo 1 is definitely what you need to start with. Tito 420, good to see you in here. Swade Senator, good to see you in here. Tanner Williams says Steph also has an actual wife and no hoes and gold diggers. Right. Ayesha Curry is hot. Stephen Curry's mom is hot. Like, dude, all of the Currys are good-looking people, right? Like, dude, Stephen Curry's mom is, dude, I don't know, what is she, in her 50s or whatever? Dude, she is a good-looking female. Ayesha Curry is hot. Good for you, Steph. God damn, he did well. But Ayesha Curry's not a hoe, right? And bitches steady hate on Ayesha Curry. They uphold bitches like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, shaking their ass, getting fucked in the ass. Oh, Meek Mill, Safari Daniels, I'm fucking this nigga, I'm fucking that nigga, right? They uphold these bitches, but when it comes to Ayesha Curry, oh no, there's nothing but vitriol and hate. Ridiculous, man. Black people are always trying to talk about, oh, we need to get ahead. Well, guess what? When we have people who are actually worth a damn, you guys cut them down. That's on y'all. AJRX says his sister is hot too. Never seen his sister. His wife, though. Whew. Good God. Kevin Ibanez says, do wives have plan A as well? Unfortunately, the way it is, the way it is in America in 2018, if she married you, you are not her first choice. This is the way it goes, man. It's a goddamn shame. And listen, women never marry their plan A because plan A's are the alpha guys, right? They always marry the plan B. J-Dub says, Steph got a nice looking mom, and that NFL player for the Giants, his mom is hot. You're talking about Eli Apple? I don't like his mom. Eli Apple's mom. And she's on TV too goddamn much. Like, she does nothing but talk on TV about her son. Fuck out of here. Kevin Ibanez says, those guys use the Carlton effect on you, Sharp. That's unfortunate. Yeah, dude, I get called Carlton, Uncle Tom. I get called a lame. Whatever, man. Whatever. Don't give a shit. All right, let's move on. Reason number 3, the third indicator that you are her plan A. She spends money on you, right? She pays for dates every once in a while. She gets with you and she says, hey, let's go to the movies tonight, Donovan, on me, right? She'll randomly buy you coffee. Just randomly buy anything. She'll say, hey, you know what? Tonight's movie, let's order pizza tonight. And then she pays. She brings over food. She financially, I dropped the Donovan's Den today. It was supposed to be yesterday, had technical difficulties. Dropped it today. How to get a woman to invest in you, right? If a woman spends money on you, she is investing in you, even a fuck buddy. Listen, I refer again to Melissa, the Nevada City girl. This is back when I smoked, right? This girl bought me pizza. This girl bought me cigarettes all the time. I never had to buy my own cigarettes with this chick. Paid for pizza all the time, right? Listen, she knew that I wasn't an ATM. She knew I wasn't rich, but she pitched in anyway. I really like this girl. And when we went to Nevada City, I paid for the cabin. She paid for everything else, guys. She bought all the food, all the drinks. Now the cabin was expensive. It was like $175 for the one night that we stayed there. But she paid for everything else. Dude, bought a whole cooler full of food, sandwiches. It was wonderful. If you are a woman's plan A and you are still fucking her, it's just a fuck buddy arrangement at this time, she'll buy you clothes, right? Hey, Donovan, I noticed that you have a hole in your sock. She'll notice this. She'll just randomly come over. Hey, bought you a pack of socks. I noticed that your socks are looking a little ratty. Hey, what size jeans do you wear? I noticed your blue shirt is a little bit tattered, right? Let's go to Men's Warehouse so I can buy you a new shirt. If you are a plan B, C, or D, you are always paying for everything. All she wants from you is the dick. You buy the coffee every time. You pay for every date. So long to my Instagram audience. We've hit the hour mark. She never brings over food. She always asks, hey, what do you have to eat over there? What's in your fridge? If the girl you're fucking never goes into her wallet for you, you are not her number one, and you are definitely not her first choice. Believe that. The fourth, final, and most obvious way to tell that you are her number one, she treats you like a boyfriend. Now, every fuck buddy arrangement, every relationship now in 2018, I think it's bugging me, starts off as a fuck buddy arrangement, right? You approach her, you get her number, you set up the date, you start fucking. That's how it works. But when you become her number one, she starts to treat you like a boyfriend and not a fuck buddy. Fuck buddies just fuck, right? Like, that's all you do. It's just all about sex. Occasionally, you'll go to the liquor store, right? Or do something fun outside of your place or hers. But 99% of the time that you spend is at your place or her place just fucking, which is fine. But the more she likes you, the more she will start treating you like a boyfriend, even though you're still just fucking, right? And at some point, she'll drop that question on you. Well, Donovan, we've been doing this thing for a little while, so what are we? Like, are we dating? Are we being exclusive? Right? She'll spend more time with you. When she's with you, she'll cook for you if she can. Again, the Nevada City girl, Melissa, terrible cook, but she always managed to bring over like a gourmet piece. Like she stopped by the Scolari's or the local grocery store and get like a gourmet pizza, and we would put it in the oven. She figured out somehow to make jalapeno peppers or whatever, jalapeno pepper popper bites or whatever. That was great. Could not cook, but she tried her damnedest. She really did, and actually she wasn't a good cook, but I mean, she did the easy stuff well. She made an effort, is what she did. She'll get you a 24-pack of bottled water if she sees that you're running low, or steaks, or anything else that she knows you like to keep in your fridge. She'll buy you toothpaste if you're low on toothpaste, toilet paper, body wash. Guys, this is girlfriend behavior. She'll also want to spend the night, and she will let you spend the night. And after you wake up, she'll have coffee for you in the morning. She might even make breakfast for you, and if she can't cook, like Melissa did, she will go out and get breakfast for you before you wake up. Right? Girlfriend behavior. You're still fuck buddies, but she treats you like a boyfriend because she wants to be your girl. She tells her friends about you, and she will let you know. She'll say, so I told Danielle about you, or she'll say something like, oh, I was talking to Tracy about the movie we saw the other night, and blah, 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 blah. She will treat you like her boyfriend because you are her first choice. You are plan A, the number one. If you are plan B, C, or D, you ain't going anywhere with her except for the liquor store. She does not spend a lot of time with you guys. You fuck her and she leaves, or she tells you to leave. Instead of buying you toothpaste, she'll say, you're low on toothpaste. Instead of coming in with a pack of socks, she'll say, you need new socks. She rarely spends the night, and the only time she really does is so she doesn't get a DUI driving home. But as soon as she sobers up, she's up out of there. She keeps you a secret. She doesn't tell anybody about you. She doesn't treat you like a boyfriend, gentlemen. She treats you like a fuck buddy. So when you think about I wonder if I was her first choice, you need to think back on these four things, right? Was she always available to you? Did she pick up the phone every time you called? Did she text back religiously? Did she play mind games with you? Did she give you her best sex every time? Did she suck your dick the entire time? Did she let you fuck her in the ass? Right? Did she give you the best sex every time? Did she spend money on you? Did she go into her wallet for you? Did she start to treat you like a boyfriend before you became her boyfriend? If you answer yes to all 4 of those, chances are you were probably her first choice. There's a chance that you might not be, but I doubt it. If you were a plan B, C, or D, okay? No, she wasn't always available. She was always switching plans for you. She never inconvenienced herself for you. Can we meet on Friday night instead of Saturday night? Can I come over at 5 instead of 9? I got plans with my friends. She stopped sucking your dick 2 weeks in. Yeah, I don't want to suck dick. I just want to fucking get out of here. She never stuck around. Right? She never went into her wallet for you. She never spent money on you. You paid for everything. And of course, she never treated you like a boyfriend. She only became your girlfriend because you asked her and she didn't want to be alone. So all of a sudden, if she's still treating you like a fuck buddy, don't make her your girl, guys. Never make a woman your main chick unless she starts treating you like a boyfriend. Never turn a fuck buddy into never turn a fuck buddy into a girlfriend unless she starts treating you like a boyfriend. Straight up. If you have questions, comments, show ideas, personal stories you'd like to share, or if you see an article, a video, a blog post, hear a story, or anything else you think would be a great show topic, send those in to Donovan Sharp, ROK, at gmail.com. That's Donovan Sharp, ROK, at gmail.com. New Donovan's Den dropped today. I was supposed to drop it last night, had some technical issues, but dropped it today. How to make a woman invested. You guys can definitely check out the preview that's up on the YouTube channel now. Excellent episode. Great volume. And those of you who are trying to scam on Donovan's Den, I noticed a lot of guys. I remember I had a certain amount of patrons, like on the 30th or the 31st. Right before the 1st, all of a sudden, I lost like 14 patrons, right? Then in the middle of this month, I gained those 14 patrons back. Shout out to Lewis Key with a $6 donation. Says, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Lewis. I appreciate the support. So yeah, this is how people are trying to scam your boy. They'll make a pledge. They'll go in there, they'll get all the content, and right before the credit card machine hits them on the 1st, they delete their pledge. And then they'll come back on the next month. Well, I'm tracking that stuff. And if you do that, you will be blocked. Right? Listen, if you don't have the money, I get it, man. But listen, guys, this is how I support myself. Don't scam your boy, man. Right? I'm not trying to get rich off of this, but by the same token, I mean, if I put up paid content, I expect to be compensated for it. Just do your boy solid. Let's have a little bit of professional courtesy here, and let's not try to scam each other. And as we check the towers one last time, Marat Koruku says, my question is, what would you do if you lose your first choice status to second choice? There's nothing you can do. And here's the thing, you might be a woman's first choice for a little while, then all of a sudden you're her second choice. And the fall is precipitous. Again, all of a sudden, a girl cannot have 2 number ones. They don't have that kind of time. They can't put in that kind of effort. She can't be available for 2 guys at the same time. She can't respond to texts immediately if she's not feeling it. She's not going to suck your cock if she's sucking somebody else's. A girl is never sucking more than one guy's dick at the same time, man. If she's fucking 7 dudes, she's sucking 1 cock, maybe 2. That's it. She's not sucking 7 dicks, guys. Right? She can only treat 1 guy like a boyfriend. If you fall from number 1 to number 2, you are going to stay there. And if all of a sudden you're back to number 1, guess what? That means plan A is now out of the picture, which means if he comes back into the picture, you are no longer plan A, you're plan B, which means if he comes calling, she's going to fuck plan A. You have to watch for this stuff. You have to be careful with this stuff. Pay attention to your girl, man. Paul Sanabria says, yes, a woman who feeds you is a good thing. Absolutely. V for Villain says when she wants something out of you, whether good or bad, she will start to treat you better. I call this pre-engagement behavior. Today's woman, there is not a period in time where today's woman will treat you any better than the time leading up to where they believe you are going to ask them to marry them. Before they get that, if they think that if they think there's a chance that you might get that she might get that engagement ring from you, oh my God, dude, she's on her best behavior. She loses 10 pounds. She wears slutty clothes. She's sucking your cock all the time. She's making you 3-course meals 8 times a day. Soon as you put a ring on it, all that goes bye-bye. That's how women are. John Paul says, what if she gives you the keys to her house right after y'all fuck? In the beginning, that means you are her number one. The girl, again, Melissa in Nevada City. I had a key to her house, man. Like, she gave me a key to her house. And if you guys haven't figured it out, I really like this girl. Like, I really, really did. And our breakup it was unfortunate, man. It was unfortunate. Like, I had strong feelings for this girl, man. We had a lot of fun together. And it was unfortunate, man. Listen, them's the breaks. She's one of the girls I liked the most while I was down there. And it's unfortunate that things ended the way they did. But we had a great time together. We really did. But yeah, I had a key to her house. ETF 42 says women can display both hoe tendencies and first choice tendencies at the same time. Be careful, guys. Always keep your guard up, dude. I'm telling you, ETF 42 dropping that knowledge. Love it. Love it. Tanner says, quote, so what are we is the question that you should know to plan an exit. One girl asked, so what are we? And I said, we're fucking. She didn't like that answer. It was a girl I met at a fucking casino. There was no way I was making this girl my main chick. Oh my God, she was a fucking slut. She was a slut extraordinaire. Talking about, bitch, I've been fucking you for 3 weeks. So what are we? We're fucking. Like, don't even come at me with no bullshit like that, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Frank Truth said, TV says, weird question, but how did you get so knowledgeable and articulate? 2 main factors. I was raised on military bases. My dad was in the service for almost 30 years. So I was raised on military bases the first 16 years of my life. Everybody, regardless of race, all sounded just like I do. And number 2, experience. You know, I've been through a lot of heartbreak, been through a lot of strife, been through a lot of bullshit with women. I fashioned myself a pretty intelligent guy. You put the red pill with, a guy with my intelligence and you get a Donovan Sharp. RT Clancy says, I notice how she introduces you to her friends, a strong indicator of how much she likes you. If your fuck buddy introduces you to her friends, you are her number one. She's not introducing multiple dudes to her friends because guess what? That makes her look like a slut. If she keeps you a secret, you're plan B. If she tells all her friends about you, oh, I'm seeing this guy, she's not going to say, well, he just comes over and fucks me. No, I'm seeing this guy. His name is Donovan. I'm telling you all about him. You're her plan A. Chase LeBeau. Chase LeBeau says, I always hit him with the we are farmers. Bump, 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 bump. I haven't tried that one. I got to use that one. Big Wute Samaj says, fellas, they drop hints. One of them showed her mom my pictures and told me about it. If she tells you that she talked to her mom or her dad about you, dude, you're her number one. There, guys, that's what I'm talking about, guys. You guys get it. This is what I'm screaming. This is what you guys get it. This is why I love my audience, man. You guys know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Shout out to Rizgeezy with the $5 super chat. Says, I like your knowledge of female nature. Appreciate that. That knowledge did not come easy, my friend. A lot of hard fought battles, a lot of scars. A lot of scars. Appreciate the support. Rizgeezy 4-0. John Paul says, Donovan always dropping the game. That's all I can do, brother. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was a good one. Hang on a second. Hold on. Faithful bastards. Oh, shit. Hang on. Here we are. V for Villain says, them niggas think they're slick trying to scam you. I got my card today. I'm going to become a Patreon for the first time ever. Yeah, listen, I appreciate the support. And listen, I'm not going to get on guys whose cards were declined. Guys, dude, I've been in financial hard times. Listen, sometimes you ain't got $5. Like, I ain't mad at you. I'm not going to block you if you don't have the money this month. If you have it next month, cool, man. But, like, don't do some slick shit and, like, delete your pledge, like, before the first of the month. Like, come on, man. You guys got to look out for your boy, man. It's just $5. If you can't afford it, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna get mad if people fall in hard times, man. Like, you gotta pay the light bill. You gotta make that car payment. I get it. I ain't mad at you. Frank Truth TV says, is it just me? Or is a man getting down on one knee to propose simping? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Never kneel in front of a bitch. I had this tweet a while back. Red pill marriage proposal. Step 1, pull out a ring. Step 2, hand it to her. Step 3, tell her we're getting married. Step 4, tell her you're welcome. Do not kneel in front of a woman and ask her hand in marriage. You give the ring to the bitch and be like, yo, we're getting married. You're welcome. Not that you should anyway. Good question, Frank Truth TV, man. Dude, oh my God, that is so... It looks like it's simping. It looks bad. ETF 42, dropping more knowledge. Remember, women do not get married for sex. They get married for the ultimate level of validation, straight up. Women don't get married for sex, man. They get married to show the world that a man of value thinks so highly of me. He is committing to me. He is taking this risk for me. That's exactly what it is. Validation and fire. V for Villain says, what are we? We're fucking. He says he's stealing that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. So what are we? We're fucking. Good shit. Clarence Douglas says, thanks for the game, bro. You changed my life and your Patreon is the shit. I appreciate it. ETF 42 says, romantic marriage is a joke. It is a fucking joke. That's going to do it for this edition of TSR Live. Many thanks goes out to my Patreon supporters, my super chatters, my donators. Tomorrow's show, I'm going to be spitting that hot fire, but now I'm going to go eat some New England clam chowder. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.